When you're creating content inside of your group, you want to be treating your content like a journal, and it doesn't always have to be about business. So you can talk about who you are, what you do, who you work with, and where you live, what you do on your weekends, because people want to get to know more about you. So here's 6 different forms of content that you can be creating inside of your community. Number 1 are long form written posts. You can add photos to these posts to show your audience where you live, what you've been doing, who you've been talking to, what you've been listening to. Number 2 is short form written posts. You can add photos to these posts as well to help it stand out. Share a story with your audience about something that happened at the weekend, whether it was an aha moment from watching a video or something that you did with your family. Number 3 are bait posts. Tease your audience about something that's going to be dropping inside of the community later this week. If you're dropping a new resource into the guide section, create that bait post to get the people that are experiencing that problem to raise their hands, and then tell them to go get access to that resource once it goes live in your group. Number 4 is one of my favorites, and it's short form video content. Your short form video content is one of the most powerful ways for you to be creating content inside of your community, because you get to create that resource once, you can add it to your guide section, and you can use that guide section to document your journey and to educate your audience around a specific problem or a process that you use inside of your business. Number 5 are long form videos. Your long form videos should be educating your audience. You should be leading with the value with that content, and you can be sharing results or lessons that you've been learning in your business. You want to lead your viewers to a resource or an offer at the end of that video, and to get the serious people to raise their hands, to slip into your DMs and to present them that offer. And the 6th type of content that you can be creating are Facebook Lives. When you do a Facebook Live, you want your audience to be engaging, asking questions so you can answer them. And when you do this, you're connecting with your audience, and Facebook at the same time is going to recommend your group to organically grow by being an active and engaging group. So what can you talk about in your content? You talk about what you love, who you work with, what you do, who you help, why you do it. Share your opinions, your perspectives, the lessons that you've been learning. People want to know more about you, because if you want to make more sales, then your audience wants to know that you've been where they are right now in their journey. Now, for the folks that are asking that question, what is the best form of content to create? The best form of content to create is content that connects and resonates with your audience. You need to ask your audience questions around the problems that they are experiencing and the questions that they are asking themselves. Your content has to connect with them, resonate with them, to shift their perspectives. Give them that aha moment and get them nodding their heads saying, yep, I understand. You want those folks that are nodding their heads and saying yes to themselves to comment down below, to slip into your DMs, because you want those people to move towards you, develop and nurture that relationship, and help them solve a problem that they are experiencing with your offer. And if you think there's some magic bullet, like using ChatGPT to create content that converts, then I'm sorry, but you need to find what your audience wants to learn from you. And if you want to find what type of content works best for you, then you need to start asking your audience questions, because your business is always evolving and your audience evolves as you grow. Now, I'd like to share 4 other things that your content needs to be doing. Number 1 is hooking their attention. If you don't know what pains, problems, and struggles that your audience are going through, then you're not going to be able to hook their attention, solve any problems, or make any offers. Number 2 is accelerating the relationship. You want your group members' customer journey to accelerate from starting a Facebook group to growing and scaling a Facebook group. When you can get your audience to be commenting on your content, to be slipping into your DMs asking for that resource, then when they're ready, they are more inclined to pull out their credit card and to work with you one-on-one. Number 3 is leading with value. Share with your audience that you want to help them overcome their objections and the problems that they are experiencing. Share your lessons, the insights that you've been learning from the programs and the courses that you've been taking. If you have a perspective that may be a little bit polarizing from everyone else in the community, then share that with your audience. Let them know more about who you are, who you work with, why you work with them, your schedule, your timetable, and how you help your clients. And number 4 is, what should they expect in your community? If you expect someone to come into your community and pull out their credit card and invest $5,000 with you straight off the bat, then you're starting with the wrong mindset. You're focused on the money and not creating an impact and increasing your influence in your community. Remember your why as to why you started your community. Who did you want to help? Why did you want to help those people? If you want more people to buy from you, then you need to start sharing more with your audience. They want to know more about you, what you do, how you help your clients, your beliefs, your perspectives, what you stand for, so they can connect with you. So stop talking about your products or your services or your courses all the time, and start talking more about yourself and build your personal brand. Because your audience will start to connect more with you when you start sharing your insights, your wins, your lessons, your perspectives, and what's going on in your life with your family and where you live. When you're creating content inside of your group, you want it to be making at least 3 pieces of content every week, leading with value, and for your audience to be getting to know more about who you are, what you do, the results in your business, what you've been doing in your life, who you're following, who you're listening to. And every 4th post should be an offer. In that post, you can be talking about your products, your course, your services, or software that you're using that you're wanting to recommend to your audience to buy from you. Your content should be about tips, strategies, tactics, the questions that your audience are asking, something that made you laugh or something that you did with your daughter. If you're early on in your journey, just start talking about you. Talk about why you're starting this business. Talk about what you like to build. Talk about who are you building it for. What do you want to achieve? What did you do at the weekend? Because you want to open that window so your audience can get to know more about you and to see that you're a real person so they can resonate with you. If you start creating content right now in your group and post every day for the next 12 months, sharing what's going on for you, whether it be in business or in life, then your audience are going to see that transformation of who you are today to who you become 12 months from now. And that transformation can be inspiring for your audience to see. So if you're just getting started in high-ticket affiliate marketing and growing your group to your first 100 members, crushing your first $1,000 a day, $5,000 a week, or $10,000 a month, then your audience wants to see that transformation. Simply turning up every day and documenting your journey is inspirational. People will resonate with you. They all want to set up their Facebook group. They'll want to get their first 100 members. They'll want to crush their first $1,000 a day, their first $5,000 a week, their first $10,000 a month. Those people that are resonating with you are going to relate to you. They are the ones that are going to work with you. They are the ones that are going to pull out their credit card and invest to work with you. And they are doing that because they have seen that transformation right in front of their eyes.